Welcome to the Finance News Network. I'm Anna Napoli, and joining me now from Anatara Lifesciences is CEO Steve Lydeamore. Steve, welcome to FNN.
Thank you.
First up, Steve, can we start with a quick introduction to the company?
Anatara Lifesciences was listed on the Australian Stock Exchange in 2014 to develop and commercialise an animal health product based on bromelain. It was successfully developed and approved and licensed to Zoetis, the world's largest global animal health company. We've transitioned to human health and are presently working in the area of gastrointestinal disease.
Thanks, Steve. And before we talk about your lead product in more detail, a more general question first. What exactly is the incidence of gastrointestinal disease and what does it cover?
Yeah, there's a broad number of diseases within the gastrointestinal space. We're specifically focused at the moment on Irritable Bowel Syndrome, or IBS, and Inflammatory Bowel Disease. These two diseases have different incidence. In IBD, much lower, with around 5 million people worldwide. IBS, which is highly prevalent in the population, 1 in 5 or around 20% of the Australian population will experience in their lifetime, is a significant disease with high unmet need.
Thanks, Steve. Now turning to your lead product, can you tell us how it works?
Our human health product also contains bromelain, but also contains a number of other ingredients. We're targeting IBS and IBD, which have shared product characteristics. And in these diseases, there's inflammation, which is core in IBD, severe and chronic, through to IBS, which is less severe. Both have a state of a microbiome which is in dysbiosis and also an impaired gastrointestinal lining. Our product is targeted to the microbiome and it addresses each of these 3 points. So that's, just repeating again, inflammation, repairing of the gut lining, and importantly, stopping the bad bacteria from attaching to the gut wall.
And what stage of development is the product at?
We have just completed preclinical in vitro studies, or proof of concept studies, showing that our product does in fact address the 3 points I mentioned before. It stops the bad bacteria from attaching to the gut wall lining and burrowing in. When bugs do that, they disrupt the gut lining, and so that's what we're trying to avoid. It also has been shown to repair the mucosal lining, repairing any damage that has been done already, and importantly, to reduce inflammation. And the numbers that we got in this study, the percentages, which you'll see on our website and our press release, are very, very good and give us confidence moving into the next stages of human clinical development.
Thanks, Stephen. Turning to your finances and share price, what's your cash position like?
As at the end of December, the last reported cash balance we had was $6 million, which is sufficient to take us through to 2020, which is the time by which we will likely partner our product. At least that's the target. So we have no present funding requirement. We're cash sufficient for our needs.
And can you provide a comment on your share price over the last 12 months?
We've come off a high after the Zoetis deal was struck, and from the 52-week low we've rebounded recently by 40%. Year-to-date share price appreciation is a little bit in excess of 7%.
Last question, Steve. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, it's just one last thing. So the time frame for partnering our human health product is in 18 to 24 months. This will commence after completion of the animal IBD study, which is soon to commence. This will happen before the end of this calendar year, as will commencement of a human IBS clinical trial.
Stephen Lydeamore, thank you for the update.
Thank you very much.